What's up, everybody? Another episode coming at you, but it's a little different this week. We got no Andrew or Brandon because they don't care about y'all, only me. And so I replaced them with two of my old buddies. We got Jay Snoop in the house,
Yeah. Yee.
and I got my boy Sean.
Yo, it's your boy Sean, back with another podcast.
Hell yeah! So we're gonna switch it up this week. We're gonna talk about all our old memories and funny stuff. So I think Snoop, me and you met. We were on the same TPR basketball team, which is a little local recreation team. And we were pretty good.
Are you talking about the Bird team?
The Bird Gators, boy.
Oh, dude. I used to tear shit up.
Yeah,
Me
okay.
and Darius, bro.
Fuck the Bird Gators. Jaymin was trash.
Oh, what you play with, the Montague?
Montague. Yeah, we didn't even have a name. The Tigers.
Well, Bird kicked Montague's ass. Even when I was on Montague, Bird would kick our ass.
Yeah, every year.
That's
Never
true.
got old.
But then, you can't beat them, join them. And then, yeah, Sean didn't stand a fucking chance.
No, those were the days, though. I don't know how many years you played. I know we had 3 championships.
I wasn't part of any of that.
Oh, true. We lost with you.
Jaymin joins the
Well, like-
team. Team goes to shit.
Yeah, well,
doing
if you
the
can't
team.
beat them, make them worse.
we played the East Home Heat. The East,
Oh,
the
yeah.
East Home Heat.
Come on, you got it.
That's a little tongue twister.
And the dude made 13 3-points.
Yo, I
You
remember
remember that?
I do
That's
remember
garbage.
Little
I remember
white
one
boy.
time, coach put me in as point guard. Donald was hurt. So I went in, made a 3-pointer, and then that was it. That's all that happened.
that. One and done?
One and done. Hey, one shot deal. Donald all of a sudden got better.
Nah,
Back
they
to
definitely took
shooting
you out
guard.
because you sucked.
Nah. I was back to shooting guard.
Shooting guard.
Heavy hitter.
You was on the
Heavy
bench.
hitter.
You was on the
Bullshit.
bench.
I got pictures of when me and you was guarding each other. I'm telling you, you was trying to hold my hand. Gay ass.
Hey, bro.
Posting up on you.
Yeah. Backing that thing up. Oh, don't truck.
Double cheeked up.
Just yelling.
But we played baseball together, too. I don't know. You still play for Montague, though, huh?
I played for Montague and Dularge. If you can't beat them, join them type deal. So I just joined Dularge.
And y'all
But,
still sucked ass.
And y'all still beat us. But, yeah.
Well, in 8th grade, we had that travel team.
Oh, dude.
That shit was fun as hell.
I never played travel. We were always too poor.
Yeah,
That's why you do little can shakes in front of Walmart.
Yeah, that's
Spare coochie, man.
Let the coochie pay for the season.
Hey,
you
talk
remember,
about I'm about to hit the corner stuff.
remember that time in Little Land someone set the fucking hotel on fire?
Oh, with his mac and cheese.
Boy, put the mac and cheese in the microwave with no water.
Oh, I remember. Fuck, it was. So you always wanted to pitch all year long,
Sounds like Jaymin.
all year long, but
Garbage.
this motherfucker could not fucking pitch to save his life.
Hey, I just learned how to throw a curve. All I want to do is fucking pitch.
So we play in this tournament. I think we play in this booty ass all star team. We beat them like 13-0.
Look,
So
the coach was like, if we're up by 13 before the game ends, we'll let you pitch. And I was like, okay, let's get it. And we was up by what, 16, 17?
around, and you came in, loaded the bases right away, walked all 3 of them. But hey, next pitch. What was it? A curveball?
Well, Zach told me before I even got on the line, he said, no curveballs, strictly fastballs. I was thinking, I got on the mound, and all y'all was in the infield, and y'all like, fuck Zach. Throw the fucking curveball. Everybody. So,
Damn right.
bases loaded, a big fat dude comes up. I'm like, perfect. I get set. All I hear is Cole and you and throw the curveball. Throw the curveball. I'm like, yeah, throw the fucking curveball.
Oh, you mean you threw the thing?
Oh,
But,
fuck. Hey, that bitch curved
Hey,
like a
but you
motherfucker.
can't lie. That boy pissed
Dude.
on the ball. That dude launched a missile off of Jaymin's curveball. But
quote unquote curveball.
yeah,
I ain't ever seen somebody hit a ball so fucking hard in my life. This dude absolutely destroyed the fucking ball.
but in Jaymin's luck, went right to our third baseman. He stepped on his bag, got the double play, and then threw it to first base. Me, yours truly, caught that ball, triple play. Jaymin's only inning. It was epic.
Oh yeah,
That's the way to go.
The highlight of my life because I know I'd never be able to pitch again. Because after that shit, I was like, no, we're not fucking pitching.
Hey, speaking of Cameron at first base, that man was pressure
Hey,
on the bag.
Hey, Sean.
You ever got to first base?
Pressure on the bag. Shut the fuck up. Hey, I remember. All right, so before I was
No pussy on my bird.
So before I was rudely interrupted. Fuck you, man. What I was saying was, it was high school baseball. I didn't fucking play because I sucked. I was the manager. Ooh. Hey, no lie, I got like $300 worth of clothes for free, and I got free concessions all year.
That's
so you
true.
damn straight. And I got a class early.
Hey, we didn't get no free concessions.
Nah, I did.
No,
Oh, you did?
I did.
Oh,
That's
you
what Coach
lucky
told me.
motherfucker.
Yeah, but I just handed them shits out like sea dogs in the outfield.
Then y'all put
That's
it on
So
Put it on color
Yeah,
instead.
yeah. Well, more of the story is freshman year, we had a big C. Lau play at first base, and then sophomore year, Cameron had to come and step up to the bag, for varsity. The man killed it.
Thank you, Sean.
Oh, no problem, man. I got
I
you.
have to have you on here more often.
For sure. Compliments only. Fuck you, Jaymin.
no pussy on my bird.
Shut the fuck up. Big gap in my teeth.
So back on the travel ball baseball team, we had one of our teammates. I wouldn't say, buddy.
This man really said travel ball baseball team. Travel
Yeah,
baseball, my
it's
guy.
a travel baseball.
Travel ball baseball.
Anyway, as I continue my story, well, Cullen was not the most liked person on the team. Sad to say,
The most
but
what?
it was.
Like?
Like,
Oh, like.
Anyway, so one day we was running poles and we fucked off the whole practice. And I don't know what he did. He said something stupid. So when he ran past me, I, hacked a good loogie. When he ran past me, I kind of chunked it in an arc perfectly and landed right on his fucking forehead. And he was so pissed. I went to tell the coach or whatever. So the coach ended up turning the lights off on us. And we was all the way by the first baseline pole. And so I was like, fuck it. Me, Cole, and a bunch of other people took off to second base. So we were like, fuck this. We ain't gonna run the whole fucking pole. We get cut across the field. And the coach yelled, hey, I see y'all. And we all just hit the ground. He's like, who is that? And we were like, it's me, Cullen. And then we got away with it. Cullen had to do push-ups. And we all went home while Cullen was doing push-ups.
dude, that year was funny. It was always like we'd have a practice, have a nice, good practice. Then we'd do a little team huddle in the outfield where we just talk about it. He would tell us what we're going to do, And then fucking Jaymin over here and a bunch of other dudes would just be like looking at each other, making stupid faces or something like that. But I think one of the funniest fucking parts of the season was we had a tournament and it was like the Sunday, so it's like you lose, you go home, or you keep winning, you win the championship, right? So we lost. It's probably like the first game. We got our asses
handed to us.
Whooped. And so our coach is chewing us out, laying it into us, telling us we fucking suck. We need to go home and kill ourselves.
We think about our baseball
We
careers.
need to pick a new sport, all that good stuff. And then he's yelling at us, and then behind him is like a street that's outside the park. And they got this dude who's like speed walking, but he's strutting his stuff.
Dick swinging everywhere, everything.
He got the short shorts on, I think it was like a rainbow tie-dye shirt, a little headband on, like getting it, strutting his stuff.
Dude, I fucking lost it.
And we were dying laughing. And then he started yelling at us more.
He was like, what the fuck could be so fucking funny right now?
We were just like pointing, and he turns around, he's like, oh yeah, that's pretty funny. That shit was funny.
Also, didn't Davey break his nose or something?
Yeah, no, me and one of my dudes, Davey. We were warming up before a game, and I'm trying to throw some heaters. I was chunking it, and I threw one as hard as I could. I don't know what happened to him, but he completely whiffed at catching the ball, and it just popped him. It hit his lip, hit his top lip, and busted that bitch wide open. He went to the hospital, and I think he quit.
That same game is when I busted my ass in the outfield in my brand new white pants. It was sloppiest field ever. I went to catch a pop fly, fucking right just. My foot slipped him under me.
They can't see you.
Oh, for real?
Don't do that. They can't see you.
This boy trying to reenact how he slipped.
That's that
He forgets
same
the
game
podcast.
with Joe. We called him Joe Dirt too.
Shit stain.
Yeah, shit stain.
Yeah. Dude, we played this team a bunch of times, at least like 4 or 5 times, which is
And
a lot
shot
for
net,
travel
too.
ball. And dude smelled like complete ass, and he had a mullet.
And a big ass shit stain on the back of his pants.
Yeah, he didn't wash his pants. He showed a black mark on his butt. So we called them shit stains.
Because Nick was pitching. I don't know why, but Nick was pitching. And he's like, well, I'm about to strike this dude out. He's about to be gone. The first pitch, he fucking slammed it over the fence. And when he was turning around the base, everybody backed up. So he couldn't smell.
That's funny. But, Sean,
What up?
you've been quiet over there.
I mean, I didn't play travel ball with y'all, so I ain't nothing to talk about.
Broke that. Yeah, rich.
No money on my card. So what's up, man?
I don't know. What's up with you? What you want to talk about?
I just been chilling, trying to work. I just got a new job at Lowe's.
What you be doing over there?
Not trying to flex too hard, Nah, I'm just fucking with you.
School is very hard.
I work in the electrical department, and just help customers out. It's just something to get me on my feet for a little bit since I got laid off. But I actually had an interview today at a plant up in Gramercy, so hopefully that works out. So I'll get me back on my feet,
Sweet.
Big moves, bro.
Yeah, big money bag moves.
I hope you get it, buddy.
Green Bean 2.0 coming soon. I don't know.
Green bean. Why don't
Yeah,
you talk
'cause-
about the green bean?
Yeah.
Right
Oh man, it's a little backstory on the green bean.
It's
all
a
right?
piece of shit.
Nah. Come on. So it's a 1999 Toyota Tacoma, green as fuck, faded as fuck. But
Did
listen,
it as fuck.
it's got a few dents on it. But listen, that bitch is hard. All right. So I got some 33 12.5s on it. No lift, no spacers. So I'm rubbing everywhere. It's got a few rust spots on it. Got an oil leak. I cut the exhaust off.
Oil spill. Not no leak.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. So if you look underneath my truck, it's pretty much all oil, like residue. So anywhere I park, got 3 spots of oil.
Spots. It got like a
A puddle.
puddle.
All right, so I leave my mark everywhere I go, pretty much.
Like his territory.
But yeah, it's a good, pretty quick, fast. No, not really. But yeah, man, so it was getting to the point, I needed a new truck, so I was going to give me a new truck. And then I had got laid off from other jobs, so, things happened. I wasn't able to get the truck. Big whoop. Hey, man, it's going good, though. I changed the oil and the transmission fluid the other day and doing good.
Bro, remember when during school you had your speakers in there,
Yeah.
and then what Fish told you?
Oh. So it wasn't even about the speakers, all right? So I rolled up. I thought I was the coolest kid on the block. Had 2 10-inch subs in the back of the beam, bumping hard. So I pull up to school one day. Well, all right, backstory. So my friend Terrence, he slept at my house, okay? So we're going to school, and he's like, man, I forgot something at your house. So I turn around. Well, we already late at this point. So I go back, and then I'm trying to, a little speed action to school on Country Drive. And they had this school bus that came by. And I didn't think the school bus was stopped, but it was. Apparently it was, but I didn't think it was stopped. So I just kept going. And I got to school, subs blaring, rattling the whole school. And so Fitch, which was the cop, love that guy, by the way. he came up and he started yelling at me, whatever. Meet me in my office. So I go to his office and he was like, "You know what you're in for?" I was like, "My subs, I guess, whatever." Because he said that, if I hear subs in the parking lot, I'll give you a ticket for disturbing the peace, whatever.
Disturbing the peace.
So I was like, man, I'm about to get a ticket for disturbing the peace, Speakers too loud. Man can't hang. Well, apparently it wasn't for the speakers. It's because I passed up a stopped school bus. But the school bus wasn't stopped.
Accidentally passed up a stop.
It wasn't stopped, though. So it was coming to a stop.
But did it throw its lights on?
No, I passed it. And then as I was passing it, like, my back end caught his back end, and then it threw its lights out.
So what?
So like,
somebody reported you?
Yeah. So the fire marshal and like 3 other parents of their kids that went to Upload Caillou, they all called the school. And they were
that.
Green truck with a white boy with dirty blonde hair, long hair, driving. But that's what the description was. But yeah, more of the story is, I didn't get a ticket. Shout out to Madge on that one. And I didn't pass up the school bus. So yeah, that's what it was.
No, fuck that. People need to mind their own business.
Yeah, mind your own business and don't pay attention to
You passed up a stop school
I
bus.
did it, though. I did it.
It wasn't stopped yet.
It wasn't
That's
stopped.
how you gotta have the fire marshal call if the bus wasn't stopped.
Cause that man a bitch.
No, you passed up a stop fucking school bus.
Nah, false information.
So
I'm
when
with
you
Sean.
passed
They
the
got
school
some dicks
bus,
out there.
was the school bus moving?
Yes,
How fast?
like
Did that just break?
Okay, then it was stopped. It was stopped.
no, it was not. It was going a crisp 5 miles an hour.
Dude, that stopped.
I'm with you, Sean.
I would have
Hey,
gave you a ticket.
I
I would have gave
appreciate
you a couple of tickets.
Yeah, I bet so. You fucking piece of shit.
And I want to cut your hair
Yeah, I
at the
would.
same time.
Oh, you want to cut my hair? Let's talk about your hair for a second. Fucking Mister, about to go bald at 19 years old.
But I bet the same dude that reported your ass was the one that pulled me over, fucking gave me a ticket going to school when I was tailgating about 3 people going the same speed. I was speeding, all right?
Yeah,
I'll admit it. But there were 3 people in front of me and 2 people behind me. And the motherfucker pulled me over and gave me the ticket.
Insane in the membrane.
I know. Fuck that dude.
Yeah,
Even
it was-
though I know him and he's cool.
Insane in the brain.
Y'all ever got in a car wreck?
No.
I've been in one. It wasn't bad, though.
I've
There's a
been in
little tailgate action.
I've
Yeah, that's
been
what
in
mine was.
about four of them since high school. I started driving. And one-
That's
Four.
bad, dude.
Yeah.
That's fucking bad off.
Okay, only 2 of them was my fault. The other 2 wasn't.
I'm only on a 50-50 ratio right now. No big
You're
deal.
only 2 for 4.
Yeah.
No, but I really did have a bad one though. So we was all coming back from junior skip day. We had a big old party in Cocodrie, the pad. On the way back, so we stopped at the store to buy drinks and whatever else. And from the docking shop, halfway from Cocodrie back to the house. And I got back on the road, going down. And when we came, I was driving with 2 of my buddies in the truck. And came around a big curve. I had a piece of shit Dodge Dakota. Had some 33s. Probably shouldn't have had 33s on it because I couldn't stop the motherfucker. Came around the curve doing a good 55. And then I seen about 6 cars come to a stop and they're all like slamming on their brakes and going off on the shoulder. And my truck, 33s, wasn't even close to coming to a complete stop. And I smashed the car in front of me and that car hit the car in front of it. And it was not good. It cost me $100 to fix my truck, but I totaled the car in front of me.
Ooh, you had to pay for it?
Yeah,
The one in front?
yeah.
Oh,
Brand
fuck
new
that.
2018 Jeep.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I remember, wasn't it like a week later that you got your truck fixed and somebody smashed you in the parking lot?
Yeah. I was leaving school and I don't even remember the guy's name, but he smashed the back of my truck. And my bumper was kissing the ground like that. Kissing the ground.
Dude, fuck. Alright, so my wreck, I guess it wasn't really a wreck since it was just my dumb ass that was involved. And a car that was completely empty. But we had a baseball game at one of the schools by us. So I got in. Parking lot is absolute garbage. It's Vanderbilt. So y'all know how
Oh,
little
yeah.
shit parking lot.
Yeah.
The little fucking parking, whatever they're called, the parking bumps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They all like uneven, so bad. And I tried backing in, and the truck I had at the time didn't have the backup camera that is so useful. But so I'm backing up and I'm straightening myself to where like I know the truck on the side of me has enough room behind it, so I'm like I'm just gonna get it to where I'm even with that truck, you know. Well, forgot the parking spots are uneven, and I smacked this car behind me. And it was just like you. I think it was like a 20.
Bro, I
something.
remember that.
It
That's
was
crazy
red.
because I rode with you to that fucking baseball game. And I got out of the truck because I had the fucking helmets. That was my job. So I grabbed the helmets and I fucking ran to the dugout.
True.
And John comes running the dugout. Cameron just hit a fucking BMW.
Yeah, the motherfucker was
I was
trying.
like, what? So, boy, I ran to the parking lot, put the burners on. Talk about through the rocks, kicking up fucking rooster tails of rocks behind me. I ran to the parking lot. It's a fucking Jeep Grand Cherokee.
I mean, the car was nice, but it was not a BMW.
I was like, boy, what? And it was like a little tap. I was like,
yeah, all I did was just smack it with my trailer
man.
hitch.
And then fucking Cameron was late to the game.
But that wasn't all of it. So
Ooh, attendant notification. Are we good?
I hit the car, smacked it with my trailer hitch, and the two dudes behind it, like you said, John was right by us, or right by me, and we were looking at each other. I was like, "Oh shit, what do I do?" Blah blah blah. We were like, "Nobody's there. Let me just not say anything happened." But we looked at the car, had a little tiny scratch on it, and I was like, "You know, I'm gonna just like go park somewhere else." So
That's
like,
what
if
I
she
would've
sees the
did.
scratch, she won't know. I mean, she won't know who it was because I'm not parked there. But there was a parent parked next to the car, waiting for a kid to get out of school that was watching me the whole time. Called the cops on me. And so the cops showed up, wanted to charge me with hit and run, all that shit.
No, you can't do that because it's not a public.
No,
it's a-
that's what he was saying. He was like,
private
you would be
Yeah.
charged. He was trying to scare the fuck out of me because I was 16.
For homecoming one day, whenever I drove my stepdad's truck, that same year I went with Mackenzie,
Yeah.
I was backing up out the fucking school parking lot, tight as shit in that big ass truck, and I went to back up, and my lug nut on the truck scraped the back of a car. So I pulled forward, and it felt like I ran over a piece of wood. So I'm joking. I look at Mackenzie. I was like, "Man, I just hit a kid." I was just joking. I was like,
Oh yeah.
I was like,
oh yeah.
I was like, man, I just hit a kid. Well, anyways, we stopped and talked to Miss Kayla, and I got the window down, and boy, someone's about to beat my window in, bro. Like, about to break that bitch. So I look, I'm like, hold on. And so they start beating harder. So I roll down the window, and she's like, no, you just hit my fucking car, bro. And I was like, shit. So I got out, dude, it was a scratch like this big, whatever. And I was like, look, I know a guy, he could buff it out, whatever, you'd be fine, Jansen. And she was like, no, you gotta replace the whole bumper. I was like, you fucking serious? $500 later, replaced the whole bumper. And it was a 2020 Toyota Camry. So like it was like and it was 2019, so that bitch was brand new.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn.
The car I hit, the little tiny scratch, no bigger than your fucking pinky finger.
Yeah.
And she replaced the whole front bumper, and that bitch was $750.
Hey,
I was 16, man. I only had $2 in my account.
not too long ago, I went help Sean sister move and all. Sean was with me. And we moving furniture from the U-Haul and the apartment complex. And there's like, so the road that run, so there's like 2 rows of apartments and a street that runs in the middle of them.
Yeah.
And the way the parking is, you maybe have 10 feet in between the park, the U-Haul, and you got to walk through cars to get to the door of the apartment complex.
What you was moving? It was a table or a chair.
It was a chair, and the cars were parked so tightly, and we tried to get somebody to move a car, but nobody was home. So I'm like, whatever, we just have to squeeze through all this junk. So I'm carrying this white chair, and there's a blue car. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go in between right there. I could
Brand new blue car. Ain't even
Brand
had a license plate. I'm
new.
pretty sure it was a BMW. I'm pretty
I don't
sure.
even know. So I'm walking by, I hear the scratching from the table. I'm like, oh. I was like, man, I can't move. I'm gonna just keep going. Yo, I keep going. I look behind me. There's a streak about 6 feet long on the side of the car of white paint from the table.
Hey.
None. I
Nah.
looked at Sean. I was like,
Oh,
hey, look
Hey,
at
I
the
come
car.
outside. I come outside and Jamin's laughing. I'm like, bro, what you laughing? He signals me to go over there, so I go over there, and the dude just shows me the white streak. Dude looked like a pinstripe fucking down the side of the car. I was like, oh my god. And then so I'm trying to scrape it off kinda, and we trying to hide it, and my stepdad walks out. And he looks at us both, and he looks at the white streak. He's like, "What y'all gonna do?" I was like, "Fuck, that ain't my problem." I said, "Snoop hit that bitch with a chip," and he was
I
like,
didn't hit nothing.
he said, yeah, it'd be all right.
Dang, bro.
Dude, I'm talking about like a 3-inch strip of white paint on the side of this car.
Bro, it looked like you took a roller paintbrush, took some white paint, and did like this on the car.
Dang, bro. And you never got caught?
No, that was all the way past.
That was in Lafayette,
Yeah,
dog.
that was in Lafayette.
We dipped out before somebody came outside.
Trying to think. I don't know if cameras are outside an apartment complex.
Even if
It's
they
not
did,
even
they
an
don't
apartment
know.
complex,
Yeah.
dude. There was like 4 little apartments put together on each side. So it wasn't like a complex like this. Like
Yeah,
it was.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Oh yeah. I was not going to
Snoop
tell
was,
anybody.
Snoop was like, she was like, "Come on, man, we gotta hurry up and get this unloaded. Come on."
But I think the worst fucking moment of my life was like the wreck I was just talking about, back into the bitch's car. Did all that. My parents, grounded me for life. But they took the truck away from me. I couldn't drive no more.
Wait, was that whenever you were grounded when me and Nick were supposed to fight?
No, that's a different one. But it was like a week later. I had 2 buddies over. It was Cole and Davis. They were gonna come over, and we were just chilling, playing some video games.
Typical.
And then Cole had a Fire Stick, the Amazon Fire Stick. He's like, "Let's go get it from my house, and we'll come watch some movies over here." So I was like, "Yeah, let's go." So convinced my parents to let me drive. So I hopped in the truck, and I'm like, "Yeah, go and get it." And then, I put it in reverse. I put my phone. I had my phone on, and I picked the song, put the song on it as I was backing up. First mistake. Right when I put the phone down, boom! I looked at Cole. We just both wide-eyed, like, what the fuck? My fucking Davis's truck right behind me. Totally forgot that bitch was parked behind me. Smacked his truck. A week later, that I smacked the other girl's truck. So my dad wanted to kill me. It was bad.
So it's a hard knock life.
Yeah. But now that I got a backup camera, I don't hit nothing no more.
Yeah.
Knock on whatever wood they got over here. Right there.
So
I feel like we ain't hung out since fucking school. Senior
Yeah.
year, we had yearbook class.
we had yearbook class.
That
and
shit was fun.
that was it, because I wasn't in baseball anymore. Yeah, that was it. We really.
Because it was like I think we both had like an hour empty. That's what I had. I had an hour empty between like my classes and baseball. So I was like, yeah, just give me a yearbook. I'll go do that.
I
Easy
went-
class.
Because after yearbook, I dipped and I went to work.
True.
So,
But we did that.
oh, dude, that was some great memories.
Best yearbook to ever come through that school.
So, oh, definitely. But, so like, all right, so I'm pretty sure y'all know how the school's computers were blocked for certain websites and whatnot. Well, we had this password for yearbook that we could use, and you can get into any website you want. So me and Cam had just sat there almost every day. On the days that he wasn't doing my work for me. Shout out to Cam, because once again, I don't know how to operate a computer. So I just had Cameron do all my work, big shout out. But we just sat there watching YouTube.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Well, we watched everything.
We watched
We
everything
watched
from
highlights
to rapping
we used to watch
to
the Zeus
Zeus and
fucking
B-Lou.
rap reviews.
And then
them
we
bitches
used-
are funny.
We used to watch the voiceovers of the goats. Great! What else? Oh, that was it pretty much. What we had there.
I mean, we threw down
Three.
we had some rap battles.
Yeah, a little
Couple-
rap battle.
We just did anything but work in that class.
Yeah.
That shit was fun.
Thought I had my little boo thing for life and
Speaking of boot things,
But turns out,
so
never mind.
bro, all right, get the boy out his feels.
Not even my feels. Quality content, though.
You're right. But the classroom we were in, had like its own separate office in the back corner where the teacher was. But she during our class, she was helping with everybody write their yearbook pages. She would let us go in there. So me and Sean are chilling in there, and then Sean decides he want him a little boo to take him out on a date.
Yeah, nah. Pause. I wanted to take a little boo on a date. I don't want nobody to take me on a date.
You want no booze taking you on a date.
Yeah. So what happened was, I don't really remember the story that vividly, so you can tell it.
It was mainly just we pulled in
Every girl that was in the class.
One by one would be like, hey, come over here. Pull them in. Sean be like, what you doing Friday? Nothing. Why don't you come eat with me this weekend? I'm busy.
Every single girl.
The next one to come in, same thing. It was funny watching Sean get denied by every single girl in the class.
Nah, it was fine.
That's a problem.
I mean, what you gonna do? When you're a cold-hearted killer like your boy, you can't do nothing about it.
Yeah. Let's go with that.
Yeah.
So the main thing I got these two over here to come talk about was the. Now we said some pretty funny stories so far, but I would say, as usual with a lot of people, our funniest stories are when everybody's fucked up, right? Everybody's drinking, having a good time, and all three of us had our own little moments.
Especially Sean, because you give him about 2 shots and 3 beers, and he's off his.
And what? Whoa! It wasn't even 2 shots. All right, let's put it this way.
It may be 1.
So
maybe
prom. 2K19, going hard at Snoop's house, all right?
As you should, prom. Boy, you gotta go all out.
We had everybody and their mama at that bitch. And so I start drinking. I'm about 3 beers deep, all right? And someone comes up to me and is like, hey, I don't want this cup no more. You drink it. And I mean, it was full to the brim. I was like, damn, but you took 2 sips out of it? Whatever. So I was like, what is it? And she was like, tequila. So I was like, all right. So I started drinking. I drank the whole cup. Drink me another beer. And then my buddy Trey walked up to me. He's like, here, Sean, I don't want this anymore. Drink it. I'm like, what is it? He's like, tequila. I was like, man, fuck it. It's prom. I'm going hard. So I drank, and the first cup of tequila still ain't hit me yet.
after the first cup of tequila, you put a hard hat on, and that's when everybody knew you was fucked up.
So I put the hard hat on. So that comes after. So boom, I drank the second cup of tequila, right? So I remember a few moments. I was talking to my boss at the time, which was Mr. Rhino. And I remember I was talking, and I just ate shit on the concrete. I just fell face first on the concrete.
Well,
okay?
the hard hat on.
He's trying to show how good the hard hat worked. So he was hitting his head on my bricks.
So
and he's like, look, I could fall and it won't even hurt. Yeah. And the dude fell and the hard hat flew off mid-fall and he smashed his head off.
Well, no. So I fell and I hit my chin. I had busted my chin on the concrete. But I went to hit my head on the bricks, on the brick post, and the hard hat flew off and I smoothed my head on the bricks. So, whatever, party's still going. I'm obliterated. And I go on the front porch and I pass out. And Cameron picks me up. He's like, come on, we gotta go inside. I'm like, nah, I'm good. So he picks me up over his shoulder, throws me on the couch. So I'm like, I wake up, this is where it gets good.
Well, you were sleeping, let me tell you. Let me see.
No, because I know what the fuck happened. Dude,
you were sleeping. Everybody was in the kitchen bullshitting when you got up.
Yeah, I know. But when I got up, I remember. Okay?
Oh, okay.
So I got up and I was like, damn, I gotta piss. Right? So I've been to Snoop's house plenty of times. I know where the bathroom's at. Okay? So I was like, man, I gotta piss. So I got up and I go, quote unquote, to the bathroom. Okay, and I was like, what I thought was the bathroom, and our good friend Mackenzie, she was in the area,
aka my kitchen.
So I was like, damn,
like
man.
2 feet away from the couch.
Man, it's kind of weird, Mackenzie in the bathroom, but I was like, oh well, I need to piss. So boom, drop the pants. Okay,
dude, I was standing there.
Wait, hold on. You dropped to your ankles, or
Nah, it was just like a little hat. When you just swing your bird out. So I start pissing, and then after that, I don't remember nothing.
I'm standing there, and I see you walk up to my kitchen table. And I see you, walk up, was resting yourself on my kitchen table. I seen you messing by your belt. I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? And everybody's kind of looking like, He's not about to do it. No fucking way. And I see Mackenzie's eyes get really, really big. I'm like, no. And I see the piss hit the floor in between the legs. I'm like, no. This dude is pissing under my kitchen table, and Mackenzie fucking throws her hands over her face and runs away. Which
She was in shock of how big my.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. So I grabbed this dude, dick still in his hand, and tossed him out my front door while he was still pissing.
Well, the trailer pissed.
Well,
Oh, what?
So-
And then somebody was so happy to clean up. They were like,
Yeah.
I got it, I'm going to clean up. I said, bitch, go
Dude,
right the
I
fuck ahead.
woke up that morning on Jaymin's living room floor on the rug, wrapped in a garbage bag. And I was like, first thought that come to my mind, I was like, somebody try to fucking kill me? I was like, they're just trying to shove me in a garbage bag. So whatever. And my truck was actually at Kaylee's house. So I woke up and I grabbed my keys off the counter. I'm just walking with my ice chest, my bag, and I'm walking to my truck, trying to remember what happened. Still can't remember. So at school the next day, someone walks up to me and was like, bro, you pissed on the floor. I'm like, nah, you crunked out. I ain't pee on the floor. And then everything started coming back to me, and everybody was telling me I peed on the floor. So I was like, damn, maybe I did pee on the floor. You know, big whoop.
That same night,
But look, the way I think about it is nobody else was pissing on the floor, so somebody had to do it.
yeah, I wouldn't take it that far.
I mean, why not?
The funny thing that happened the next morning is so Bo woke up or whatever and went to get in his truck, and that dude
Devontae, yeah.
Bo gets in his truck, starts his truck, and you see the head pop up in his back seat. He's like, "What the fuck?" And it was Dick,
Yeah.
and Dick was like, "Hey, think you can bring me home?"
Yeah,
And
because
Bo was
I
like,
was-
"How the fuck did you get in my
'cause
truck?"
I brought him, so he rode with me for homecoming and shit. So I brought him to the party, and he was like, "Hey, bro, you can bring me home tomorrow morning." I was like, "Yeah, I got you. You gonna sleep here?" He was like, "Yeah." So alright. So I woke up and I couldn't find the dude.
You probably forgot about it.
I did actually.
He said that he went to Bo's like, he asked Bo to take a nap in his truck, and Bo said, "Yeah." Well, he said Bo locked the truck, and he couldn't figure out how to unlock it from the inside, so he just slept in the back of his truck.
But yeah, so I was supposed to bring. He texted me about midday that next day. He was like, "Hey, bro, where you was at?" I was like, "Bro, I left. I couldn't find you." He's like, "Oh yeah, I was in the back of Bo's truck, crunked out." I was like, "Damn." I feel like we all went pretty hard that night.
Yeah.
I could.
Alright, so they had some chocolate covered strawberries, and them bitches was so good. But I was only so I took a bite, and it was all of the chocolate and the strawberry that came off. And you know how you take a bite of the strawberry, and they got some strawberry left, like you eat the edges or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, still about 2 or 3 bites of strawberry. Well, after I eat the chocolate part, I just throw them bitches on the ground and give me another one. Snoop said he woke up the next morning, cleaned up. They had like 20 strawberries on the fucking ground.
You know what else is funny about that? So we made some cherry bombs. It's just like you soak the cherries in vodka overnight, and you put white chocolate and sprinkles on it, and you put them in the icebox. Well, my neighbor's son, which is like 13, and he's a book reader, don't get out much. Well, he came over for something. He's like, "Man, I want some of them cherries." I was like, "Go ahead," because we had some without vodka and some with vodka. I didn't know which ones it was. So I was like, "Yeah, bro, tear them up." But he eats like half of the pan. The dude starts walking sideways. I'm like, I eat one. I'm like, no. This dude's drunk off his ass and does not know why.
Oh my god.
That's funny.
He was probably like, "Oh, what did I eat? What did I eat?"
I felt so bad, but at the same time, it was funny.
Oh man.
Dude, the first time I got fucked up, I was a sophomore, I think, and it was
Yeah.
New Year's.
Me
Were
too.
we sophomores?
It was for my sophomore.
No, I'm talking about the
Homecoming.
New Year's party that we went to.
Oh, at Kaylee's house?
Yeah, was
we
that
were sophomores.
Yeah. Okay. So New Year's party. So I get fucked up. I drink a case of Miller Lite.
And
I
maybe
shared
a fifth
some-
of Fireball.
Yeah, I shared some of the Fireball.
Shared.
All right, I
You was
drank
gripping
the
that
Fireball.
hard. You was not sharing with anybody.
I was fucking that Fireball up, and this is the first time I really drank, so it did not end good. I didn't throw up or nothing. I was good, but the worst part, I had my buddy drive me home. Go inside, and my parents were in their room, so I went to tell them good night, but I wasn't supposed to have been drinking because they were like, no drinking, blah, blah, but I, fuck that. And so I get home, I go tell them goodnight, and my mom's like, you smell like beer. And I'm like, no, I don't smell like beer. People were drinking around me. I mean,
Nah, he said it
somebody
like
might have spilled something.
more like that. No,
No, but she was like, I smell it in your beard. And I was like, yeah, somebody probably spilled it on me or something. And then she was like, whatever, just tell me goodnight. So
That's it.
I went to, okay,
Yeah,
look. I went to like, I like leaned in. She was going to give me a kiss on the cheek, right? My
Oh, yeah,
mom,
she was.
tell me goodnight, you know.
That was a trap.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't know what was wrong with me, but I aimed wrong and I kissed my mom on the lips. And I did it and I was like, oh God. And my mom was like, get your fucked up ass back to bed. And I was like, no. And I was so hungover the next morning. And then my
Cameron's
mom was
first
like,
kiss.
shut up.
I used to hate that shit. My mom be like, yeah, I don't want you drinking, whatever. And I'd come home. She'd be like, you drink? I'm fucked up. Walk, like, you know, when you get home, you just want a beeline for your room.
Yeah.
So I don't, you know,
But you don't be lying. You take a little side step.
Yeah.
And then
I'm like, yeah. So I close the door, lock it. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to my room. You know, speed walking shit. Hey, this is probably 3 a.m. I'm like, hey. She said, well, you been drinking? No, I'm just really tired. She said, well, your eyes are red. I said, I'm just really tired. She said, come see. I'm like, no, I'm going to bed. She said, no, come see. You motherfucker. You better get your ass in that bedroom. Fuck.
oh man. But I would say that's the most fucked up I've been. But I'd be lying. Because me and Snoop, he already laughing because he know what's up. Me and Snoop decided we're gonna get sauteed.
Off
you know?
some Costco vodka.
Yeah. we're gonna-
Kirkland Costco vodka. That nasty as shit.
Told him to come over, we'll drink some, listen to music, have a good time, you know, normal stuff. But
So gross, Bo wouldn't even drink it.
Oh man,
That's how bad this
and
was.
Bo drank vegetable oil.
Yeah, Bo drink vegetable oil.
he bring that over, we drinking, having a good time. I remember us playing cards, listening to music, all that shit. But you can take it from here because I don't remember anything.
So, you know, we had a little coffee mug. We were playing quarters. And you know me. I'm pretty fucking good at quarters.
Oh, here we go.
You can ask Cameron.
I'm pretty not fucking good at quarters.
So we taking, well, I ain't taking no shots. Cameron probably drunk a fourth of this
Fourth of the
handle.
fifth.
Yeah, a fourth of a fifth. A fourth of this handle. And
4/3.
fucked up. He got his head down, and he picked his head up, and he got drool all over his mouth. And in mid-sentence, he fell asleep. Like, all right, I'm a little fucked up too. I'm like, I'm gonna go lay him down in his bed, you know, everything be straight. So I'm trying to pick him up, and it ain't working out. So he kind of just falls out the chair. So I'm like, I guess that's where he's sleeping at. So, you know, I put a little pillow underneath his head.
Which is in my kitchen.
Yeah, in his kitchen, by the way. You know, I was giving him a little pillow, blanket, you know, trying to be a good friend. Well, I'm going to sleep on the couch that's maybe 20 feet away from the kitchen. And about 4 o'clock in the morning, I hear him throwing up. I'm like, man, that ain't good. But I'm like, he's probably fine. And, you know, I'm fucked up too. I'm like, he's just throwing it. I'm like, let it out. Just let it out. So I feel if I can sleep, I'll wake up around 9. I'm like, yeah, probably need to get up. Because the only thing that woke me up was somebody was knocking on the door. Didn't know who it was. I'm like, shit. So I wake up, and I'm like, I turn the lights on, and I see throw up all over Cameron's face, the floor, the pillow. Like, he must have threw up and then rolled over. And it was all in his beard, all dried up, looked like a face mask.
Oh, man.
And somebody's knocking on the door, and it sounds like a good 2-3 people. So I'm like, shit. I can't open the door and let people see him like this. So I wake him up, and you put your hand on your face, and you're like, what the fuck is this?
Dude, last thing I remember was, I remember playing quarters, and then blank. And then I remember you waking up, all I see is you towering over me. Dude, you gotta wake up, you gotta go shower.
Yeah.
You gotta get in the shower. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing? And then, like you said, I touched my face, and I'm like, what the fuck is on my face? So I'm like, dude's like, dude, you gotta
Walking
go. Get in the
slide.
bathroom, go. So I go and I get in the bathroom. I look in the mirror and he ain't lying. It was a face mask of my own puke. It was disgusting.
All I keep hearing is, let me in. Knock, knock, knock. Let me in. I'm like, man, I'm not opening up the door. So I clean up all your throw up. I wipe down everything. I still don't open up the door. I'm like, yeah, I don't know who that is.
Probably like, what, 10 minutes?
Yeah, no, probably like 20. I'm like, they gonna eventually go away. Like, we still sleeping.
Who was it?
It was
Maddie.
Maddie.
So I was like, after she knocked for a little while, I realized it was Maddie because she started talking. I'm like, yeah, I'm not letting her inside until Cameron's out the shower. So Cameron comes out the shower. He's like, why don't you open up the fucking door?
Because
I'm
I
like,
could hear it through my shower.
Because I'm like, and you open it up, and she got McDonald's. I was like, oh. I showed
Hey,
her
but you were a true friend. You were trying to protect me. You didn't know she would be mad.
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, I got to clean up all this shit. Pillowcase in the washing machine.
That man had that wacky slush on his face.
I threw away that pillowcase. I
That
don't
shit
care how
was
many
so-
times we washed it. I threw it away.
That shit was so
I threw that blanket
bad.
away too.
Y'all know what I mean?
What?
The wacky
Walkie
slush.
slush? Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so funny.
Walkie slush.
Can I play it real quick?
Sure.
That thing bleed to the, you know what I mean? Walkie slash.
Man had that wacky slush on his face.
Honestly, that was definitely my worst experience of drinking.
What about the time at Cole's house?
Ooh. That one. What was? I think it was just random night.
What
Get
is
drunk.
it? ILA.
CB.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, we're gonna get to the acronym. Explain what it means.
I lit
All
a
right,
cigarette back.
Yeah, so
That's what it means.
if y'all ever see my Twitter, I don't think I have it now, but my Twitter bio used to be ILACB, and everybody would ask me what it means, but I never told them. But if you listen, you're about to find out why. So we're having a little party at our buddy's house, and again, I go through a case of beer. I hog a fucking fifth of Crown, and then so we party,
all
you know,
fucked
having
up.
a good time.
We
Yeah,
all
we fucked up. So I get to my limit. I hit a wall. I'm just stuck. And or before that, we one of our buddy's girlfriends was over and she cooked eggs. Not good eggs. Sorry if you're listening, Emily. But your eggs were garbage. And so I'm sitting at the bar stool, like right in this kitchen, and I'm stuck. And then one of the dudes comes up to me, gives me a big ass wedgie, just sees if I move, but I do not move. I just slowly lean to my side and fucking face plant on the ground and just start chumming.
Somebody was like, he needs to eat, so I got a spoon, and I'm like, spoon feeding you eggs. And you start throwing up fucking everywhere.
So I'm chumming up my beer, my Crown, and my eggs. And yeah, they threw me in bed after
That's
that.
not the most fucked up part, though. One of the girls that was over there flushed a tampon.
Oh, I forgot about that. Dude, all right, we went to one of our buddies' party. PJ.
No,
It was PJ's birthday party.
it was at Cole's house.
Yeah, but we left because one of the dudes got in a fight with the old dude.
Oh, Tyler.
Yeah.
Tyler beat up some fucking 40-year-old crackhead at the BB's party.
They had some 40-year-old crackhead, like you said, like trying to dance with all the girls over there. So one of the dudes, like one of our friends, put him in his place.
Dude,
clocked
Tyler
him.
just walked up, smashed this dude, and walked away.
So, you know, the parents came out, kicked us out. So we all left. We went to Cole's house, continued to drink. And they had this girl from a different school. I think I never heard of her, never
I
seen her
didn't know
before.
who she was.
She came and then they were fucked up and we kicked them out because the bitch came out the bathroom and was like telling us that the toilet was flooding
It's
over.
broken. She kept saying the toilet was broken.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, she said it was broken. So we walk in, there's water spilling over the fucking toilet, and she was like, "Oh no!" We look in it and we look at it. We're like, "What is that?" And she's like, "Oh, that's my tampon." Bitch tried to flush her tampon, fucking corked up the hole. And then,
Dude,
it was
fucking
fucked up.
water everywhere. Just a tampon
Just
in the bottom of the toilet.
So yeah, two parties got shut down.
Yeah.
That shit was
Cole was
funny.
pissed,
I
bro.
forgot about that.
Oh, that was another time. We threw another party in Coventry. Like we used to do this every weekend. Every weekend we go to Coventry, absolutely slaughtered. Well, I remember this particular one because me and Gage Strahan wanted to go get Marty J's from Coventry, and Nick was like, "Yeah, I'll drive." And me and Gage was like, "Perfect." We sit in the back of the truck. But for some reason, Nick had buku rocks in the bed of his truck. So we sit in the back. Nick's doing about 80 from Coventry. And we were like, fuck it. Let's start throwing rocks at cars. See how many we can hit. Well, we started off throwing them at camps and trailers. And all you hear is, ding! And we keep on hauling ass. Gage grabbed this big old fucking rock. Fucking hum this bitch. All you hear is, douche! Nick fucking took the fucking and kept on going.
Oh my god.
And the way back there, the phone football, get back the truck, and then down Chauvin, I always got a crackhead on the bike. Oh no! Fucking phone football, smack face. Wow! Flipped off his bicycle.
Oh my. Cam, remember that time we was at the camp and you had got up for something? I think you went check on Brandon. But you left your beer.
No, because Brandon was the one with you doing it.
Oh, yeah. I think you went pee.
Yeah.
I don't know. But anyways, Cameron walked away from his beer. You never do that. But
That's true.
me and Brandon were sitting on the dock. And Cameron had his beer right there. And I looked at Brandon. And we kind of both had the same idea at the same time. We looked at each other like a little light bulb. Ding! And I was like, bro, you want to put Bayou water in this beer? He was like, hell yeah. So, I lay down on the dock, fill his beer with Bayou water. And he was like, we come back. He comes back and we laughing. And he's like, what y'all did? We were like, nothing. Brandon was talking about a song that was real funny, whatever. So he drinks it.
Well, no, I was too fucked up.
Well,
I shouldn't have left my beer. And then second, I see y'all laughing and say, what y'all laughing at?
So
then Sean said, here, here's your beer.
Yeah, I was like, hey, man, here's your beer.
Anything
So he takes a sip. And he immediately spits it out. And he was like, why the fuck is it salty? Dude, I lost it, bro. I lost it. Dude had to pour out his brand new beer, whatever. But hey, that's what you get.
I ain't gonna get COVID now. I drink Coca-Cola water.
Yeah, Coca-Cola water defeat anything.
Well, y'all had Lil Lance's homecoming party.
Yep.
So one year I brought a whole water bottle full of Everclear. Y'all know what Everclear is.
Oh, I know what you're about to say.
So we were like, fuck it, let's take shots of Everclear. And we all took a sip and we were like, yeah.
What it is, like
95%.
95%?
So we were like, fuck it, let's take shots. And everybody took a little sip and it was like, yeah, fuck that. So like, fuck it. We go inside the shed where the party's at. We could play Boom Cup, but we could put Everclear in the last cup. If a loser's gonna drink it, they won't even know. So we put it in there, we filled it up with beer. And Nick's the one that put the Everclear. He's like, yeah, I put like 3 shots. So he poured it. Nick's first turn, thing with Boom Cup, you gotta bounce the ping pong ball in the cup.
Yeah.
But if it makes it in the other cup, you gotta drink it. This dude, the first ball he threw, made it in the middle cup. And he had to drink all the Everclear. And even little Lance took a sip, and right when it hit his mouth, he spit it out all over everybody standing in front of him.
That shit'll fuck you up quick.
What?
I never drank it before. It was the same night you talking about. I sniffed it, and I got drunk.
It's like drinking straight. What's that called?
Rubbing alcohol.
Yeah, rubbing alcohol. Shit's terrible.
All right, so before the podcast started, Sean and Jaymin, they were arguing over this thing that was pretty funny, and I told them to save it, so we're about to bring it up right now.
Bunch of bullshit.
And the topic is, who would win in a fight? A gorilla or a grizzly bear? Who wants to start?
A fucking grizzly bear. Dude, it's not even a competition. Fuck you. We learned before the podcast that a bear took off a moose's head, decapitated a fucking moose with his fucking hands.
No. False.
It's
It
false.
said
Hands
it
false.
said that it could decapitate a moose. It never said that it can.
But it could. What do you think it do to a gorilla?
No, son. A moose so slow. Gorilla too fast for a grizzly bear. I'm telling you.
No.
Yes.
A bear is faster than a gorilla.
But
Every
yeah,
day of the week.
No.
You
Dude.
telling me a A bear with 5-inch claws couldn't just stab the gorilla and kill it.
No, because
Right
they
then
don't
and there.
stab. They don't stab.
They slash it.
They
Same
don't stab.
shit.
It's not the same thing. If I take
How?
a knife and shove it through your stomach, and then if I take a knife and cut your stomach, slash in your stomach, it's two different things.
Okay, but a bear can do both, so it still fuck up the gorilla any day of the week.
No chance. No
How?
fucking chance. No chance,
Okay,
bro.
number
The
one,
fucking gorilla's bite force is fucking more than a
a
fucking
bear
grizzly
is
bear.
a fucking apex predator. A gorilla eats fucking grass. A bear is made
That's
to
wrong.
how?
First of all, they eat berries. Get it right. And fucking fruits. They're fucking...
A bear is made to kill
Dude,
shit. A
first of
gorilla
all,
just fucking
and a-
made to swing from fucking trees.
No. Whoa, you're wrong, because gorillas don't swing from fucking trees. They're too big. And second of all, they're fucking... If they gotta kill something, they will.
What? What has a gorilla killed?
Fucking, I don't know. A
Exactly.
fucking lady.
But what-
A lady ripped the lady's face off,
That was
dog.
a fucking chimpanzee. Not
Rip-
even the same
Dude, it's-
genius.
You meant genius?
Species?
Genre.
A genre? A genre. What we talking about? Fucking
A
points?
fucking genie.
This man's stupid.
Oh man, hey, that fucking sales argument right there. This man ain't got no brain cells left in it. It's not the same genius. No, idiot.
See, if you had brain cells, you know what that was.
I know what a fucking genius is.
What
and
is
it's
it?
not okay. A smart person, and there's no
No, not that kind of
relationship-
genius. That animal kingdom.
What you talking about, my bird?
No, but it's genius, not genius.
That's what I
No,
said.
you
You
added
said
a Y.
genius.
No, you
No,
added a
that
Y
was
in there.
weird shit now.
You
said
added a
genius.
Y.
We
in
played
there.
the fucking
The,
recording.
No.
the listeners know what you said. You
But
said
Yeah.
who do you
genius.
think will win, Cameron?
I mean, gorilla ripping a lady's face off,
Chimpanzee.
but it was a chimpanzee.
It was a chimpanzee.
Okay,
Aw,
but
get
you-
out of
Exactly.
here.
All right.
Exactly.
All right,
All right.
So what was your main one? The gorilla's buff.
I mean,
That's
yeah,
pretty much it.
it's got
It's
buff
buff.
and it's got more of a bite force.
Okay, bite force, grizzly bear,
Claws,
and
apex
decapitated
predator.
moose.
10 feet fucking tall.
Actually, they said that the grizzly bear was 1.5 meters tall, and the gorilla was 1.8 meters tall. So suck a bird.
A grizzly bear is definitely bigger than a fucking.
Yeah,
Okay, even
standing
if
up.
I feel like they stand pretty close together. If they standing up side by side, I feel like it'd be close. And
Grizzly bear would
How
tear
tall?
that dude to shreds.
All
no
right,
chance.
well, y'all out there listening, y'all send into the podcast email. Let us know what y'all think. Casa de Leche podcast at gmail.com. Y'all let us know what y'all think. We'll see who wins the argument. And then y'all send in some other suggestions.
It's a fucking apex predator. It is made to kill shit.
Dude, can you even
This
spell
man's
predator?
heated.
Yes.
Spell it.
You don't even know what a gorilla is. You think it tore a person's face off, it was a chimpanzee.
You
Shut
can't
the
even
fuck
talk. You can't even talk.
What you mean?
Where's your hair at? Where's your hair at, pussy?
Okay, all right. So, hope you guys enjoyed this week's episode. Hope you guys
Show
liked
him the
it.
fucking pussy.
Hope you guys liked our guests. Hope they can come back
I'm gonna
again.
slash his towel.
Y'all let us know. Y'all try and be some guests too. Y'all talk to us. Hit us up. Listen to us on all kinds of platforms. Main one is anchor.com. No, anchor.fm. Sorry. excuse me.
Anchor.fm, Spotify, YouTube.
Ooh, thank you, Sean.
Hey, Apple Music,
Apple Podcast.
Apple Pie. It's Apple. All right,
man.
it's the same thing.
Yeah,
I
check
just
us out.
I just search it up on
Y'all
Apple
keep
Music,
supporting
it comes
us.
up.
We love y'all. Thank y'all for listening. Sean, I know you wanted to.
Yeah. I want to shout out my YouTube, Dirty Water Hunting. Dirty, as in your drawers. Water, as in the shit that you drink, and hunting, as in hunting. I don't know how else to put that one,
What
but
kind of hunting?
you know we got
Dirty water. Huh?
throw some deer hunting on there, duck hunting, fishing. It's gonna be mainly outdoors. I'll probably throw some vlogs in there, but that's one of my New Year's resolutions is to start filming more and get some videos posted. But we'll see how that goes. Hopefully, something decent, get some merch out there. We'll see.
Oh, speaking of merch, we're gonna be dropping some podcast merch soon. Y'all be ready for that. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna look dope. You're gonna be swagged out, dripped up,
That's fine.
everything, So y'all be ready for that. We'll let y'all know when it comes out. It's gonna be coming soon. Jaymin?
Yep, if any of y'all are rich out there and want to pay my tuition, just a young man trying to get through college, have a good life.
Any sugar mamas out there trying to hit up my boy Snoop?
I end this off with a toast. They are good ships and they are wood ships. Ships that sail at sea, but the best ships are French ships. And may they always be. And that's Snoop signing out.
Ooh, so
I got
sweet,
one
so
more
sweet,
for
Snoop.
you.
What you got, Sean?
One
What
more
you got?
toast. One more toast. Y'all ready for this one? All right. Here's to rattlesnakes and condoms. 2 things I'm never gonna fuck with.
All right.
That's it, boys.
See y'all. Thank y'all.